This is small add-on on AtomStack A5 laser engraver video, and I have to explain these waves on horizontal lines. And the reason for that is the vibration of the module on x-axis. When I engrave something this small and it is in lowest position, this is very long, right? These are wheels not used. They are tight. I completely cannot move any of the wheel. And look, the vibrations, just touching with my finger on one or the other direction. So this vibrates very easily during the moving. I will do one engraving in this position and then I will lift it completely up. Of course I have to lift the object too, and we will compare two engravings. Then I place some objects on my desktop so I can raise the position of the object for the engraving. And then setting the focus on new position of the engraving surface. And engraving with same parameters. So this was engraved in the lowest position of the laser module and this in the highest position. So definitely much better quality and absolutely no vibrations. And the final thoughts about this problem, as you can see, try always to engrave in the highest position of the laser module. In that case you will have less vibration here and much better engraving or cutting quality. With the cutting it's not so big problem because you are going usually with lower speeds, but for engraving you are trying to go on higher speeds, and maybe that's the reason why it is limited to 3000 millimeters per minute compared to some competitors which can engrave to up to 10,000 millimeters per minute. Okay, this is budget laser engraver, and a solution would be for message for all laser engraver manufacturers: use on x-axis linear rails. Okay, so only here, and it will produce much better quality, and the maximal speed will be even higher. A budget solution for this problem would be using 20 by 40 alloy extrusion instead of 20 by 20, and of course use the V-slot wheels on that bigger 40mm distance. A similar solution improved the quality from Ender 3 to Ender 3 V2. And another budget solution would be lifting the max point of the laser module to be in the center of this alloy extrusion. So as you can see, this is the highest point of the module, and the max point is very low. Of course, now in this case these screws of the wheels are in the way, but using some kind of distancer we don't have that problem. So in that case the position of the module could slide on higher position. And here you can see some good and bad examples for position of center of mass. And just last thoughts, I would like to create a video where I would like to summary my experience with now at least 6-7 laser engravers, and to give suggestions to manufacturers what would be, from my aspect, perfect this size diode laser engraver. So I'm thinking about using two stepper motors on y-axis, solve somehow adjusting the Z with some knob or maybe some linear rods or something like that. Using a quieter fan, and so these kind of things. If you have some ideas, please let me line in the comments, so I try to collect those and create that video to give suggestion what would be the perfect diode laser engraver of this size of approximately 400 by 400 millimeters. Thank you for watching and happy engraving!